Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and how's it all going today? You know, the world is filled with so much negativity. Sometimes I want to bring a little bit of positivity, okay? I'm like a battery terminal, okay? A little bit of negative, a little bit of positive, all right? I don't know where I was going with that joke. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Today's video is not a joke. Today's video involves the FBI, a really, really sick individual, and the rescuing of a child. Now, to understand, all right, there is a massive problem in the world when it comes to, children being abducted and then unfortunately forced to do some really, really bad things. Now, I've made several videos in the past where I've talked about certain ways that you can even help three-letter agencies and the cops, and I totally stand by those videos. I think any chance that you can have to, help somebody, not even necessarily if it's a kid, just anybody in general from a very bad situation, I think it's your job as a human being to do that. Now, today's video comes at us with Nintendo, or a little Tendy action, the Federal Bureau, and a really, really stupid, thankfully stupid individual. So, this individual was known as Ethan Roberts, a 28-year-old guy who basically met a 14-year-old over the internet, Discord, Kick, whatever chat rooms you could imagine, back in January of 2022. Now, during this moment in time, Roberts actually engaged, allegedly by the Federal Bureau, in really, really, really illicit conversations with a minor for 7 months, okay? Conversations that would get Chris Hansen turned up, that would get every agency turned up. Shit, even the IRS wants a piece of this fucking action, that's all I'm saying. Now, because of all this, eventually he ended up asking a minor for, pretty severe photographs, and then some point in August 2022, this individual goes from Arizona all the way to Virginia. Then he picks up this minor, takes them all the way from Virginia to, you guessed it, Arizona. Now, I'm not a lawyer by any chance. I ain't no Saul Goodman. I ain't no, Howard Hamlin. But I'll tell you right now, that's trafficking a minor across state lines, which makes this quite a federal kerfuffle. Now, because of all this, the child went missing, and, obviously people around start freaking out. Rightfully so. Now, what is the stupid but ultimately brilliant thing this individual does? He lets this person, this minor, bring along a Nintendo Switch. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this exhibit right here, okay? Now, if it's one thing about the Nintendo Switch, alongside playing games portably, this thing also connects to the internet. Now, again, I would imagine bringing a Switch along would have been a pretty stupid thing if you were a kidnapper. Anything electronic. If you're going to kidnap somebody, you probably don't want them carrying something with a SIM card. Which is what I imagine this idiot actually thought, that maybe because it's a portable system, I guess it's not going to be that big of an issue. Even though this guy was like under 30, so they definitely should have known that anything with a Wi-Fi connected capability should be no-no. Now, it's because of this situation that this minor who brought their Switch along, when they finally had landed all the way out in Arizona, fired up their Nintendo Switch, and this is where I think things get kind of weird. They either found a free Wi-Fi hotspot, or this genius here, thankfully, let them connect to a Wi-Fi network near their house. Now, if it's something you got to know about the internet, is IP addresses, okay? Internet protocol addresses. You can find a pretty good location out of somebody through any online interaction. They don't even have to be connected to a server. They just have to ping, which is what the Nintendo Switch does as soon as you hook that bad boy up to a Wi-Fi connection. Now, I'm sure the geniuses in the audience can put two and two together. One of the friends for the actual kid, the minor, actually ended up finding out, oh shit, my friend's online. Now, I don't know what game that they were playing, Fortnite, Among Us, whatever. But because of this, they noticed, oh shit, my friend that went missing is suddenly online. It was because of this interaction, literally the innocence of children, that the Federal Bureau got involved, noticed that, and then sent a subpoena request to Nintendo, who provided the IP address and various locations. This led to this individual getting raided in Arizona. Now, a press release that came out 4/20 of this year pretty much outed that, there was this guy is sentenced to 30 years in prison, and it all came out to the fact that a Nintendo Switch, God bless its connectivity to the internet, led the Federal Bureau into tracking this person down. I know I made a lot of videos in the past talking about how spooky and evil it is for a lot of this tracking tech to exist, But I've never hidden the fact that in many cases like this, when the Federal Bureau wants to stop a sicko on the internet, or a sicko period, sometimes having that tracking work against criminals is A-OK in my books, alright? God damn. I don't fear the world of Minority Report, if you catch my drift, if it means the cops can actually stop a sicko like this. You know, it's kind of a sad situation in most cases like this when a kid gets abducted. Usually when they have such a massive distance or there's so much time that gets passed, it's actually quite impossible to find somebody like that at all. Usually, I would say that a grand majority of these cases end up going cold, and that's just a sad matter of fact. But thankfully, in a case like this, God bless. I don't give Nintendo a lot of credit, okay? I really don't. But today is a rare 10DW, and today is a very massive FBI W. So congratulations. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of good news in an era with so much darkness, okay? You know, it's good news all around. The last 2 months have been aliens, okay? You know, I've been watching more Arab ghost hunting, and God bless, when it comes to the world of tracking, sometimes the FBI puts a big smile on my face when they stop Chief Diddler. Anyways, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I figured you guys want to hear something about this. This is me, Mutahar, and I'm out.